Greetings, humanity. I am here once again. I'm Jim, and I'm going to be playing the first Ultima game some more, if I possibly can. I'm trying out a slightly different view. I threw together a background and thought I'd give this a shot to see if makes it easier to see the whole screen when it's in full screen mode. So we'll see if that works, and indeed how that works, and etc., etc. It's a tricky thing because I kind of want to keep an eye on OBS, but at the same time I need to have the things up. You understand having the things up, don't you? Yes, the things are important. By things in this game, in this case, I mean commands. That would be helpful. Probably. I expect. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows what is even happening anymore in life? Not I. Not I. Okay, well, enough of this falderall. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put the thing up. Hey, Hawkeye. Hey, how's it going? Just starting up. I'm gonna come back into Ultima and try to do more. This is once again a game from the 1980s. From 1980, this was originally, and then they re-released it later. So I'm just kind of going back. I never actually played this one. That's the funny thing. I played ones like it. I played something similar, but not this one specifically. This is different. Let me see if I move this so that yes, I could do it this way. He says, talking to himself. It's all right. Everything's fine. Everything's just fine. I'm doing a thing where I'm moving a window. And hopefully that'll give me what I need. Yes, just barely. We'll see how that goes. Oh, the humanity. Okay. I hope all is well with you folks. Let me drag this a wee bit further to the left. There we go. Okay. Just balancing out all of the things. Okay. Good. Good. I think we're good. I think we can try it. I've been spending the last 2 hours getting this set up. It's been taking a long time trying to remember how everything works. All right, here we are. Like I said, I'm trying a slightly different thing where I make it so that I'm not covering the bottom left-hand corner of the screen all the time. We'll see how that goes. I don't know if I'm gonna try to make it so fancy as to try to do overlays for this or not. It's just this one game. Other games seem to allow enough space for the head and shoulders. Okay, I can choose Chyron or Chyron. We'll choose Chyron. All right. So this is where we left off. As you can see, we are a horse. We're not a horse. We're on a horse. I kind of want to just sort of wander around a little bit. We have 211 food, and I've read stuff in the guide that is, like, I guess, optimal. We're going to fight a mage, aren't we? Yep, okay, fine. Oh, it's a necromancer. That's not good. Okay, we have fought the necromancer. I choose to... Yes. So Unstable Deus is telling us that they choose to believe that I am horse. I understand, and it's important to have beliefs. That's all I can say. It's very important. But in any case, we got 2 silver out of that necromancer, and now we have a pirate ship attacking. And so we're just going to fight the pirate ship. Just with our... We're carrying a mace. That's all we're carrying. And yet somehow we've defeated an entire pirate ship. It's glorious. I want to look around a little bit more. This island. Oh, that's this continent. That's a sea serpent. That's another dungeon. I am discovering that the dungeons are largely very similar. My mace sank the ship with all hands lost. It did. This is a very serpent-rich environment, it would seem. This land does enjoy its sea serpents. This is a town. Let's find out what this is. Here we are. The city of U. Y-E-W. It's funny. I think I remember... So the other Ultima game that I played once, as a child, I played Ultima 4. And, as you can see, these are very state-of-the-art graphics. I think I remember the city of U. I think they carried it over. Time was... You could go into a pub and get information from the bartender. Unfortunately, we cannot do that in this version. We can just get it. We can pay them and get a drink, and that's it. That's like everything. There's no water here. I can't heal. Is your... Unstable Deus would like to know if the character's name is Patrick. That is unfortunately not the case. We will not be banishing any serpents anytime soon. In that fashion, we might. We just might. You know, we're not going to step on them. We're just going to use the mace. I think probably, or if we happen to get a better, we happen to get something better, we might use something better. I don't know. We'll find out. Anyway, come back here. I'm back here. I'm already seeing that there's a thing I'm gonna want to do if I I'm already seeing how I want to adjust this setup that I've created, this overlay setup, which isn't an overlay. Let us find out what they have in the way of armor. Transact. That's what it is. Buy. Sure. What do you have? You have chainmail and plate mail. I could afford anything here now because I went into the dungeon and I got money. Delightful money. So I will think on that, but first I will head over. Before I consider upgrading, I'm going to come over here to the weapons booth. And dagger or axe. The axe was about the same price as the mace. I don't know if the axe does more damage than the mace. The Duello shop. We're going to buy nothing. Heavens help me, I'm going to check. Find out if this thing will tell me what does more damage. The Ultima 1 weapon damage. Weapon values. Yes! Yes, it is telling me the weapon damage. Wait. Hey, hang on. Hang on here, I'll show you the chart I'm looking at right now. So the mace does 16 on DOS systems, which is what on Apple II for some reason does not do nearly as much. Axe does 24 damage. I feel like I've been doing more damage even than that, so it might be a factor of the fact. Might have to do with the fact that my character has a decent strength. So the axe would be an upgrade, so I could get the axe. Rope and Spikes, which was available at the first city, does nothing. Prevents falling into pit trap, then is spent. Irrelevant in the Ultima 1 remake, no pit traps. This isn't exactly a remake. It is kind of a well, it is. I don't know if it's a remake. It's an update that they did in 1986. But I think there was a remake after that. I have no idea how things work anymore. But yeah, I think that I'm going to go ahead and upgrade to the axe. And I presume that, you know, better armor is good for you. Apparently, eventually I want to get up to getting like this light sword. Which, you know, or light sword, perhaps. Perhaps it's a sword made of light. I'm not sure. Probably. There's space travel in this also. That happens here. And Unstable Deus is saying, but the Apple II clearly had different HP values as well because the values are sequential, more like in enumeration instead of a traditional damage value. Yes. I think that yeah, I think there were fundamental differences between the versions, probably. I'm guessing. Also, where everything was, because I tell you what. Oh dear. I'm going to show you something again. I'm going to show you something I've shown you before. I showed you last time I did this. Let me see. Here, come here. Hi, how's it going? So I'm going to open this book again. Is that actually, this point that you bring up is actually, I think, important to note because I recall that back in the day, things released on different systems. There were adventure games released on different systems that I think had different solutions from game to game. From system to system, I should say. I remember an adventure game called Utopus that did that. Hang on. Gonna hit a key to keep time from passing. Time is passing relentlessly. But I think so. Here's the thing. This is kind of spoilers. I showed you he has maps. The person who wrote this has maps in here, right? And this is the map for the continent we are on currently. And I'm trying not to look at the maps very much, but I glanced at them a little earlier, and I noticed that certain things were in different places. And I think that is reflective of the fact that I'm pretty sure this person probably had been playing the games on an Apple. I suspect that is the case. I can't remember The Book of Adventure Games. I don't remember because I haven't, like, really sat down and delved into this book since, you know, I was a kid. Because we bought this in the 1980s. This came out in 1985, this printing. Yes. Yes, okay, well, there it is. It's on the... I have confirmation. It's in the dedication of the book. There's a dedication here, right? It's actually... this book is dedicated to my loving computer widow, who, during the play of these games, was only once compelled to attack the apple with a large knife. It is also dedicated to the world of frustrated adventurers who have for so long wondered where their next clue was coming from. Dang it. Anyway, Book of Adventure Games, 1985. Printing. 1985 printing. Sixth printing, 1985. 1984 is when this is copywritten. I assume that, yeah, during this time, there was a, the crash was coming very quickly, but, I think while this book was out, there were probably several calls to revise it. But anyway, so, person doing this, the person who wrote this book, Kim Schutte, yeah, 6 printings in 1 year. Yeah. I think that they were playing it on an Apple. So that's what's happening with that. Anyway, back to this. So yes, everything's different, so it doesn't really matter if I look at the maps too much. Maybe some. There's probably still clues there that might be relevant, but it's gonna shift depending on what we're doing. Okay. We have we have a 30 strength, which is, I assume, fairly high. We have a mace, we have leather armor. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade, I think. I do want to look briefly at the transit place. See, horses are 36. Cart is 144. I forget what they said the cart does. Not a lot. It's apparently very similar to having a horse. A raft is 324. A frigate is 576. Here. This is a little expensive, but yeah, I think getting a frigate might be a good idea eventually. So it's not going to require a lot of delving to get this be able to afford a frigate. So I'm going to go ahead and upgrade the. I'm playing this in good faith, or attempting to. So I'm going to go ahead and upgrade my weapon and also upgrade my armor and maybe get some more food. So we're buying the axe, which does more damage. Sold! Okay, thank you. I'm going to go ahead and sell the mace. Done. I'm now carrying the axe. I have not readied it. I'm going to go ahead and ready the axe so that I have that wielded. Hard to forget in 2 steps. That's some power curve. Yes, it is. And I could afford plate mail at this point, so, I mean, I may as well just get the plate mail. I feel as though that would be a good idea. And I'm going to transact and sell my leather armor for 2 coins. Really gouging you on the prices here. I'm going to ready my armor. I'm going to put on skin or plate mail. Plate mail. We now have the plate mail in place. And hopefully that will give us more. It doesn't tell us what it means. Just that you have it. But I feel that will be helpful. Let us purchase more food. It's 1.5. You get 1.5 times the number of packs of 10 food. Cost 5 pence each. Really? No. I'm sorry. That's right. It's double. You get double the amount that you spend. But you have to spend a number divisible by 5. Let's see, how much do we want? 100 more? We'll spend 75. Now, let me try that again. Can't afford it. Oh, right. It's how many packs do you want? Ha 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 ha. Okay. Let me try that again. Right. So, 75 is that's 15 packs. There we go. Ha ha ha. All right. Good. That's all we've got. There's a bard in there, but I don't think we can do much in this. We can't really talk to people in Ultima 1. We just wander around and kill things. That's it, really. However, I am going to save. You have to hit quit to save. Ah, for goodness sake. Freaking necromancers, man. Oh, it's a warlock. Wandering warlock. Okay. $8 copper, 2 silver. These serpents are just jonesing for a fight. I don't know if they can attack diagonally. I worry. I probably will want to take care of them before I get onto a boat, but I don't think I need to get onto a boat just yet. What, you want to fight? Fine. We'll attack the knight. There we go. Yes. Of course you can only murder people. This isn't diplomacy. Yeah. It's not diplomacy where you murder friendships. I don't know what that is, but it appears to be breathing fire. Here's a town. That is an orc. Ah, this town has water. And a jester. The city of Grey. I have to worry about this because jesters can take your stuff. I discovered. And Iolo the Bard. Wait. Is that supposed to be Iolo the Bard? Apparently it is. I don't see anyone else prancing about. Oh, ayo, hey hum. Same song that he sings everywhere. In diplomacy, friendships remain fast until they don't. Alright. So let's drop some money here. And it's like, this is like 1.5 times whatever you drop, I think. To get for hit points. I mean, I've got a decent number of hit points, but I'm going to go ahead and drop like 50 coins. Because of course I am. There we go, 400 hit points. Let's see what you have. I have plate mail, I'm good. All I can really do is see if I want to upgrade a weapon. There are multiple caves around. I should have marked where that cave was, those caves were that we passed, because it's not really on the map that I have here, probably. They're in different places. The caves are in different places. Okay, now we're fine. Dagger and axe. You going to pick my pocket? The inn. And I can get nothing at the magic store because I am a fighter. What are we buying at the inn? Dave's House o' Suds. The tavern keeper saith, "Here, have a cold one." Oh, it's just... It's money. It's not money. It's ale. You just lose a money. Get an ale. Alright. That's it. Okay. I do miss... I think I said this already. I miss Ultima 4 where you could, like... You could pay any bartender extra money and hear rumors about things. But you'd have to ask about what your, about specific things. Alright, here we are. I'll go ahead and save here. I will fight the orc. The orc had a silver piece. That's it. I don't think there was anything up here, was there? Ah! Okay, something hit me. It has projectiles. That's another cave. Do I want to go in there? I haven't finished mapping yet. And by mapping, I mean just sort of wandering around until I've seen the entire continent. This is the City of Moon, where things are very similar. It's called the Grocery in the inn. Accursed trees getting in my way. I just want to see what's available. The same as all... I think plate mail is as high as we can go. Let me see what you have here. Just daggers and axes. Okay, I probably have to get higher level before they'll make other things available. Okay. Alright, I'm out of here. I'm gonna need to enter a dungeon to get more monies. I wonder if I should... I mean, it's right there. The Dungeon of Doubt! It's where I live. Okay, give us a moment. The problem with dungeons is I have to map them. And it's not that I have to map them, it's that I feel compelled to map them. Let me see if I can find the, my notes here. Okay, here we go. Alright, I don't know if this is going to have the same dimensions. I'll show you what I'm doing here. So I went ahead and I flipped level 1 of Montor around. I don't know if I'm just going to want to systematically just, you know, explore each of these dungeons and go down into them, or what. How do these things work again? How does life work? But I might. If I assume for a moment that, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Could this one also be 9 by 9, I wonder? Perhaps. We can find out. I do not know where I am entering from is the only problem. So actually I'm going to undo that. Because I don't know. I'm just assuming. That was the brick wall. I don't need that anymore. Okay. So, let me see. Actually, I'm just going to leave this here. I'm just going to leave that here. We are facing south. So it's all we have is to go south. All right. Thankfully, also your food doesn't tick down while you're in the dungeon. So, going south. 1, 2. That's it. Okay, that's it. This was a very short dungeon. That was a very small dungeon. There was nothing in there. How dare they? Dungeon of Doubt was 3 squares. Here you go. 3 stairs, there's the up ladder, there's the entrance. That's that. Okay. Good delve, good delve. Good delve, everyone. That worked out nicely. I'll just leave that there. Just to confuse things. Okay, well that was the Dungeon of Doubt. I now understand why it's called the Dungeon of Doubt. How does one tell the difference? Hood attacks. Okay. Alright, he had a silver and 5 copper on him. Here's the place. You can't walk on water if you try hard enough. This is the city of Montor. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, food and arms, that's it. Small city. Very small town. What have you got? Rope and spikes. Apparently the rope and spikes is helpful if you have, if you're worried about pit traps. I have not seen a pit trap yet. One source I said was that said that in the remake there weren't any. But I think there was a remake that happened after this one. So I don't know. The Bloody Blade. That's a good name. Let us check. Let us check about the rope and spikes. Prevents falling into trap this event. Irrelevant in U1 remake. No pit traps. Which remake? Ultima 1, 1986. Pit traps? Dungeon trap. Oh, pit traps. Ultima 4. No, we're not worried about that right now. Yeah, this might be the remake. We might not need this. It might be absolutely useless. Who knows? Who knows indeed? Not I. Alright. Just checking a thing here. Good. Back to that. Let us see. Oh, you know what, actually? I can do... See if I can do this. Or if doing this is just an illusion. It is. Never mind. And that's... Oh, I see. If I do that, then that will affect what's visible over there. Let's not do that. Alright. Never mind. Okay, back to this. I mean, I've got the money. I'll go ahead and pick one up for all the good it'll do. And it will be stolen by a thief or a... or a jester. That seems good. I'm gonna need more money soon. Okay. Back to this. That's another dungeon way down here. I feel as though, like... I feel as though I'm going to cheat. So, like, some of these seem to be... Yeah, some of these are matching up a little bit, but it's hard to... yeah, some things are different. Some are same, some are different. Sorry. Some of these are the same. Some of these are different. I'm looking at the map again. But I'm going to go ahead and have it open in front of me now because I'm at the point where I'm like, no, you know, let's just... Yeah, I don't want to spend 90 years wandering around trying to find the same places over and over again. And the Dungeon of Doubt isn't about the same place. But yes, I see that we're talking about Amber again. See that we're saying the Bloody Blade sounds like the Bar Merlin from the Amber Chronicles visits in Amber, but I don't think it was exactly that. No, it was Bloody Bill's. I believe prior to that it was Bloody Sam's, and after that it was Bloody Andy's. It's just basically whoever last owned the bar, when they die. That's who the bar is named after. I think that was the order of things, if I recall correctly. So, if I'm reading the map correctly, then this dungeon here might be Death's Awakening. Which sounds delightful. It sounds about right. Yeah. Yep, this is Death's Awakening. There's the thief over there. Yeah, he just stole the rope and spikes, didn't he? You're not running that tonight, so you're not looking it up? Oh, yeah. How has your Amber campaign been going? Oh, for God's sake. All right, there we go. I am curious. Let's see. Once again, we're facing south. We have a wall behind us. There are a lot of thieves down here. Many thieves. So we've got a corridor going south. We've automatically got doors here. We got a couple of doors. So let me see. This is Death's Awakening. If I can learn how to spell. Here, I'm gonna drag it over here and I'll start it here. Somewhere. Again, I don't know exactly where. We are starting. I'll just go here. God dang, freaking. But if my guess is correct, then this is probably the top edge. As we're heading south. I'm gonna make a crass assumption that we're in this corner, but then I can move this if it turns out not to be correct. Wanted the thicker border there. Okay. And so we've got a way through here, and then presumably a wall here. Let's find out. We're just going to keep heading south. So, we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 has another passage off to the left. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah! Oh, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the information about the Amber campaign. Benedict and his estranged son are invading the Hendrick ways to find Osric, whom they believe caused Benedict's daughter's death a millennium ago. Where such an incursion is not sanctioned, of course not. So Merlin from the courts and Random from Amber are both using the PCs to try to stop them before the personal vendetta escalates. Into full-fledged Chaos Ember conflict. Yes, that's important. Yeah. And Fiona was wrongfully exiled for attempting to to murder Luella sometime back. So their Amber family is a bit short on people. Ah, it's interesting to see it's interesting to see, it's interesting to see Fiona being punished for something that she didn't do. I will say that. But it's fascinating. But then again, I mean, lots of folks are very quick to suspect her of everything. So, I mean, it makes sense. Very cool, interesting. And I can totally buy Benedict just going off. It's like, wait, as soon as, that's the thing, he's incredibly cold for a very long time, but then it's like, if you actually get him on Family Connection, he'll do things, and that's when it becomes dangerous, because he may not be thinking as clearly. So very cool. I like that. Let me see. So, just to confirm here, yeah, if this is like going to be near the end or at the end, we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are 6 down. We're like here, and so there should be about 3 more if this map conforms to the other one, which there's no reason to believe it does. But we'll see. And you're saying Fiona was in possession of Bran's knife, so some people were a bit upset with. Of course, well, that'll do it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And in theory, this should be 7, 8, 9, but we'll see. 7, 8. Ah! 9. Yep. There it is. Okay. Truth. So in fact, yeah. You got that there. And you got that there. Good. Okay. We're getting an idea of where the things are. I feel like this is... So unless they do something surprising, which they might. And I mean, this is the 80s, so they're trying to save bits. I doubt that the dungeon is going to be bigger than... that each dungeon level is going to be bigger than 9 by 9. But I shall give it the benefit of a doubt. You know, I didn't even finish double-checking something in Montor, I'm just realizing. I didn't check to make sure this was... I mean, this would theoretically be impenetrable anyway. But if there's something, like, in there, that'd be weird. There's probably not. It's probably solid like these, but... Anyway, I can check that later. So anyhow... so knowing that, I actually could just, you know, map... do a sort of a center-out thing if I wanted to. That might be cool. How are we looking? We've got 381 hit points. We should be fine. Famous last words. You have 381 hit points and an axe. What could possibly go? Okay. Okay, so we have this. This is a corridor. I'm gonna presume everything is a corridor. Because everything has been a corridor up until this point. Every doorway has led to a corridor. So I shouldn't believe otherwise here. And I will correct this if it is not the case. You've got one key item. 381 hit points, an axe, and a dream. Truth. Truth. Alright. So we are here. Okay, another one in front of us. There's a ladder going down. Yeah. Alright. Check this one. So... Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to presume that... Oh, yeah, I don't know exactly how far away that is, but it's probably... not atrociously far away. Exciting drawing of things. Once you learn how these things are shaped, it actually I think helps. Yeah. One of the interesting things that they say in this book is that to win, what you really need is just patience. And I did not have that very much as a child. I have it more now, though. More than I did. Okay. Okay, the back key if I want to turn completely around. Okay. Facing north, so position 1 from the bottom. 2, 3 is the ladder. Position 1 from the bottom, 2, 3. That's the ladder going down. And then we should be at... yeah, that doorway next, which I'm going to presume leads the other way. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Huh. Okay. So, in fact, these are completely closed off. Yay, unto there. So it's like that. So it's like that, is it? Apparently it's like that. Alright. Facing south, facing... wait a minute. Yeah. Okay. And near the ladder. Oh! Wait a minute. I don't know why I assumed there was something there. There is not. There is nothing. Hang on. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Yeah. There's nothing there. I'm seeing things. There we go. So it's like that. So these are blacked out. There's a down ladder here, and then there's another passageway here. Okay. Dungeon of Death's Awakening. The friendliest dungeon ever. Ah! That was many things. How are we doing? No, we're good. Ah! Alright. We're gonna go through here. More rats. We're headed east. Okay, we got a wall here and a door up a little ways. Okay, from the bottom. 1, 2, 3. And a skeleton is coming. Keeping my eye on that skeleton. It's a very friendly dungeon complete with a complimentary tea party on the 7th floor. It has a very nasty reputation as a result of some jealous and hungry sea serpents. I know! Those serpents are into everything. I tell ya. It's all their fault. Why can't they let us just be? Why? What do they have against us? What I want to know. Okay, that is... This will be another corridor, presumably. Okay, we are here. There is a skeleton. Let's go say hello to this skeleton. That's interesting. That's a passage turn that I have not seen before. So we'll investigate it. Hello, skeleton. There we are. Ah, yes, no, I understand now. This is, yes. Let me orient myself here. This is 3, 4, 5, and we've got bars to our right. And we see that it continues north. But there's a corridor there. I believe that's where that is. We shall reconfirm momentarily. We shall confirm that momentarily. But one of the interesting things here is... Do you mind? One of the interesting things here is that there's a doorway there. That implies a way sort of in between things. I'll explain what I mean by that in a second. I have to pour tea. The pouring of the tea is very important. I cannot tell you how important the pouring of the tea is. Very. It is excruciatingly important. tea has been successfully poured. It is a quest in and of itself. Death's Awakening, okay. It'd be nice if I could figure out which dungeon the different quests are in. And I can't trust this book to tell me. Because this was played on an Apple. And things are different. It might be a question of just going down each one and... Heavens help us. I don't know. Anyway, back to mapping this. So... Yeah, I'm just gonna have to, I'm gonna have to figure that out. There's, at the very least, I can see there's a thing there. Yeah, I'm not sure if even... This is gonna get weird. Oh, it's going to, is it? Yes, yes. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're 5 up from the bottom. Okay. 6, which is a passage to the right. 7, which is a passage to the right. Six, 7, which is a passage to the right. And it looks like that. I don't know if we can trust the way things look through those bars. 8. A chest! Time to open the chest! 4 copper. Okay. And 9 with another passage to the right. Okay. So... on the left, we have that. And here we have a border and another passage, which presumably is a corridor. See, this would imply no corridor. Yeah, the view through here was weird. I'm not sure what it says about it. I'm not sure what it means. But I'm up here now, so I can try turning right. Yes, and so this is entirely blacked out. I am interested to see where this goes now. This is a corridor. And this we are met with another bars or lasers or some such thing. And more doors. Let's see. So we come through here, and there are lasers to the right. And looks like, more immediately there are walls on either side of that one. And we'll head further down to confirm everything else. I'm not going to draw in anything over here because something is odd. We'll see what's going on, though. Okay, once again, position 1 from the top. 2, 3, door to the right, which is this one, right? But nothing to the left. Which is east. Okay. And doors either way. And then a second door on the left, and a skeleton. And, yeah, bars. And a rat. And... still fighting the rat. Okay. So, just to be clear, dang it. I gotta retrace. Yay, ADHD. Okay. Try that again. Try that. See where we are here. I'm gonna move this off the screen so that I can be looking at both simultaneously, because this is gonna kill me. I need more monitors. I need at least 2 more monitors to play this properly. Okay, we're 1, 2, 3 with a thing to the right. And then 4 has corridors in both directions. And 5 has corridor in one direction, but with redness on the other side. So, leading into presumably an extra dimensional space. I'll explain what I mean in a moment. On the south, it's on our left as we're facing south. Yep. Okay. What that means is that, so here we have we have a corridor, so it's gonna be that, right? And here we just got more bars, and it's showing a door. The messed up thing about it. And another corridor on the other side, which would be here. Yes. And then I'll plot that out in a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is where that is. So if we are at position 4 from the top. Five, and it looks, it's the weird illusion, because you see that door there, which would be in this wall that would just lead right into this corridor, but it's not there. At least I don't think it is. Oh, there it is, yeah. It's there. Okay. Like, this is just a can't get through thing. Okay. Gotcha. But nothing but a wall on any other side. Okay. So... fascinating. So back east we go. And that puts us there. In position 4 from the top. And so if we turn right, we're heading south. There's a skeleton! So position 4, we are opposite these bars. Yeah, it's funny. So actually, yeah, that does make sense. So I'm gonna change this one to red. Because why not? Why don't I change it to red? That's where we are right now. Roger, hey, how's it going? Yeah, doing good. Thank you. And we continue south. I can see that from where we are, we have a door on our right, and then the lasers or bars. Right, I see that we have a door to our left as we head south. To our right as we head south, we have the bars, and again 1, 2, 3, 4. We're in position 5. So 6, nothing on either side. 7, an opening on the right, which should lead back west. You go ahead and add that. So that's blacked out. And so we are here. Means we have nothing on the left. The right on the map, east on the map. All right. We have 2 more squares, and that door looks like it's about there. That's to the left. And so this should be like this. I would imagine. No. There we go. I think that's what we're looking at. We'll find out. Yeah. Okay. So, in that position, a few different ways to go, but I'm going to go ahead and go from the bottom here, from the south end. We go through this. This, once again, is a little corridor. And I realize there is a reason to check the corridors for it. You can check for ways that are barred, which doesn't really do much. It's functionally the same as just having a wall, it seems. But, you know, doesn't hurt. I suppose. Okay. So, east, this should be the far end of the dungeon. Looking south, once again, we've got a little pocket here of nothing. And if I'm right, this wall is going to go all the way up the right side, so it should look like this. It should look like this. In theory, these should all be closed off as well, but I'm going to go take a look. This is just the first level of this dungeon, for goodness sake. Okay. Here we go. Once again, put that there. Checking on that again. Yeah. And grab that. Okay. All right. So we are there. That's position 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, good. 6. Yes, good. 7, 8, and 9, and that is barred, as I expected. Good! Okay. That is the entirety of this first level. That is a ranger. 5 copper. There's a ranger behind those bars. He's never getting out. He just got randomly dropped somewhere where there's no escape. I don't know if there's a way to go through these bars. I don't think there's a command to do so. Like break through bars of any kind. I could try attacking. I don't know if that'll do anything. Do I want to do that? Sure, why not? No, it's not going to let me through that. All right. Do you have any spells? No. I am a fighter. Alas. I chose a fighter because it would be simplest and I have no idea what I'm doing. Also, seems to be doing pretty well thus far, actually, with everything that I've encountered. It's mostly just wandering in dungeons and hitting things. So that's been decent. The only thing it's hindered me on is that I have to keep trying to open chests and getting hit. Losing a few hit points for that, but that's not really a major hit point loss, so I think we're good. In any case... No. There we go. So, these are as I suspected. I'm just sealing those off so that I know what's where. And that's the entire first level of this one. I'm gonna go ahead and head out of this dungeon now because I kind of want to start... I don't want to fully explore this one yet. There are so freaking many of these. I just want to kind of see where everything is on the map and then figure out where I'm headed. I think that seems a reasonable strategy. How long have I been doing this? Almost an hour and a half. It's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. I might take a break shortly. But, it's been pretty good so far. Alright. So now, actually, let me bring the map up in front of me so that I know where I'm going. Will not take long to exit this dungeon. Well, you know, wandering rangers aside. The mundane just drove these folks mad, and they're just all over the place now. What? Cursed creatures! I fight you! And climb. We now have 617 hit points. That's the thing, I love that it rewards us with hit points whenever we leave. Because of how much fighting we've done. I think we're still currently level 1? Yes, okay. The problem is we're going to be doing a lot more fighting when we hit level 2. That's another reason I haven't gone into deep into any of these dungeons yet. You know what, actually? I need to label that. There we go. That's level 1. Okay. Good. Okay, got that mapped out. Based on where I am here, there shouldn't be a lot more left to check out. I've got more landmass to the west, and then I can circle back and I'll just head back to Lord British's place and reconnoiter. I might... the first dungeon I'm going to do more of a deep dive on would be that one. But anyway... Huh. Interesting. Some of these quests... How many quests are there? Is there one quest per continent? Or are there multiple quests? Here's the thing. I know I'm now just looking at the answers because this could last a very long time if I don't. A very, very long time. Area 1, Area 2, Area 3, Area 4. See, there are a few different... Oh, I see. Okay. I understand now. So, in order for me to actually complete this... I see what's happening. I understand. So... Each one of these has a monument inside that gives us a reward of increasing a stat. And each one also has a quest within. Okay. And for some reason here they're called in this book they're calling them castles, but it's they're dungeons. Strangely. I suppose castles have dungeons. We can call it that. Grave of Lost Souls apparently is on a different continent. I'm just cheating now completely. But that's okay. I will need a boat. To get where I am going, I will need more coin to be able to get to said boat. So we can do that. Huh. That's the castle name, but it's not the How strange. Nope, you know, I'm thinking once again, maybe they gave us the wrong... They might have given us the wrong thing. Yeah, these quests might be not quite what we were expecting. As far as the... You know, where they're supposed to be is concerned. I'm not sure. I am uncertain. I wonder if they randomize it. They might randomize it. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, it's really just... Yeah, they actually are not saying... That's the funny thing. They're not actually saying where this thing is. Because, well, in this book, I'll explain what's going on here. In this book, they've got castle locations and quests, right? Lord British is in what they're calling Area 3, and it says the quest that he gives is Tower of Knowledge. That is not correct. It says that the Castle of White Dragon in Area 1 gives the quest Grave of Lost Souls. But here we got this quest from Grave of Lost Souls from Lord British. So that I think is what's a little odd. So I'm not sure where things are. It's also, I've noticed, does not tell us which dungeon each thing is in. So we just have to keep looking. This may be a while. Oh boy. Okay. Well, we know what the path ahead is. Depends on if we want to walk it or not. Well, I haven't gotten bored with this yet, so we can keep going for now. We'll see what happens. Okay. Yeah, I don't see us needing to buy more food right now. So we will get on the horsey and we will head this way. These would be the mines of Mount Drash. I'm just going to go ahead and confirm that. Yes. The mines of Mount Drash 2, it says. Which is weird. Okay. This is the city of Fawn. It's in a slightly different position on this map, but pretty close. How are we doing? Iolo is singing the same stuff over and over again. What have you got? You have a great sword. I believe that does more damage. Let me double check. Let me look at my information. Great sword. The axe does 24. The greatsword does 48. Yes, please. We would like one of those. That would be nice. This is the first place I've seen that sells these. Sold! We now have a great sword. I am going to sell you my axe. For a measly 2 copper. I am pretty sure they're not going to have anything more than what I have as far as armor goes. I think plate mail is probably it, but let me go ahead and equip this Isard. And also, will it let me find out about the armor if I look that up? Will it? Armor values. Okay, no, the next thing up from plate mail is a vacuum suit, and then after that is a reflect suit. So Yeah, no, that's yeah, I think I've got the best I'm going to be able to get right now. We haven't touched space yet. But of course I'm going to check. Of course I'm going to check. Yeah, plate mail, that's it. And no transit from here, so that's fine. I'm going to save the game real quick. And in fact, I'm going to pause real quick. I'm going to take a quick break, diving off momentarily. And I shall then return. And we will do a bit more of this. I will see you folks shortly. Okay, I'm back. Is that the strategy? Just explore each dungeon until you find what you're looking for? That might be the strategy. It makes me very curious. Because I don't know if just east of Britain, the Castle of Lord British. I'm now looking at this is a walkthrough. It's not that I'm trying to get the it's just that I mean, look, there are several dungeons. There are many dungeons. And so I'm just trying to figure out if either your hits or food reach 0, you're dead. Going to want to increase all your vitals, hit foods, experience, and coins before trying to embark on any quest. Get coins and experience by killing monsters. You can then use those coins to buy food from grocers and hit points from kings. Game progresses, you get more powerful, you want to buy better weapons. Focused on the ranged ones, this one says, and armor. Go for a reflect suit as well as spells and transport. An air car is great to make your life easier. Dungeon crawling in King's Quest. You're initially confined to the lands of Lord British, but once you have enough money, you can buy transport from shops in order to cross over into the other 3 continents. An air car is a pretty good choice since it allows you to fly over land and sea, although not into woods. You can fire at lasers at a distance, and it's fast, so you can outrun your enemies and save on the food you consume. There are 4 continents. And each continent has 2 castles, each ruled by a king. 4 of the kings will give you a quest that involves going down into any dungeon and slaying a particular monster. When you do that and go back to the king, he will give you some useful advice and a gem that you'll later need to use the time machine. The other 4 kings will send you to signposts across the world, and this will allow you to boost your attributes and acquire a few useful items. But their quests are optional. When the Lost King, kill a gelatinous cube. That's not the quest we got. The Lost King, the Black Dragon, Castle of Chaminot, who is later a PC. And now it's just talking to us about fighters in outer space, which is much later in the game, and I don't need to see this right now, and the final battle with Mondain. Okay, so, I mean, I get that that is all a thing, but, so is the Grave of Lost Souls not a thing we need to do? Maybe. I just need a boat to go and find the Grave of the Lost Souls. I think that's what we're looking at. And apparently there's another castle of the Lost King. I've probably been there and just hadn't thought about it. I will continue searching and see where I am. Because maybe we will find out. Any dungeon. Okay. You can just go into any dungeon to do some of these? Okay. Alright, well that helps. Doesn't matter what dungeon you want. Any dungeon. Okay. That's good. So we don't have to do all of the dungeons. That's good to know. Might help for us to do a good number of them, though, if we want to get our XP. We have to get our hit points up into the... We can get to the 9,000s if we want. We just have to accumulate enough. Apparently 99.99 is the thing there. Alright. We're just trying to earn enough coins to get boats. That's really, I think, what we're just going to focus on right now, and then we'll do more stuff as it comes. Okay. Having had this conversation with himself, he has now made the choice. Oh no, this is exactly where the town of Fawn was. Okay. Why can I not walk on water? They did not explain this to me. There should be nothing down here. There is nothing down here. Okay. And so up here, up these ways, we have a mountain pass that we're going through. And there's more dungeon over there, Lost Caverns. Those are supposed to be. Which, I don't think we need to confirm that. I think we're fine. We have less than 200 food now, so I'm not messing around. And another sea serpent. These are very friendly sea serpents. And this brings us back to Lord British's castle. Before I go down here... Oh, for goodness sake. Who are you? We killed the hidden archer. Didn't realize they could hide. So... Evil Trent... Oh my... You can barely see them by their blinking eyes. Got it. So this is the city of Pause, which, see, in the position we're currently on the map, is a little further out, but that's okay. Do we want anything from the city of Pause, or did I just come here to hang out? Food! Keep that jester away. Okay. Now, 5 pence per 10 pack. And so let's see, how much food do we want? We have currently 161. I'd like to have at least 300, so we need, if we want 150 food, then we need to spend 75 pence. And so we want 15 packs. Okay. We're fine for hit points right now for what we've been doing. I say we get the appropriate quests before we do too much. We delve too deeply into the dungeons. So where we are right now, this is the city of Pause. Is there another castle? There is. Okay. This is the castle of the Lost King, apparently. Let me see if it is. It is! Okay. This map is more accurate than I realized. Stables. Mess hall. Prison. King. And there's a princess in there. A jester frolicking around down there. Capering. So we will trade. Transact with king. Dost thou offer pence or service? Service. Go now and kill a gelatinous cube! Do not return until thy quest is done! Okay. You got it. 1 cube. I can apparently go into any dungeon and get one. You just have to go down a few levels. That's what we're going to be aiming toward. It's good knowing what we want to do. There is that at least. So, I missed this castle earlier. I think now all we need to do is just... I think we just keep delving, honestly. I'm going to go back into Montor, I think, and check out the next level. See what that's like. Because that's where we can get the most... I mean, the greatest treasure, which is hit points. But we also need to get coins, and that's the tricky bit. See, now over here... Is this Montor? I think it is. Yep. Okay. Time to get ready to roll dice. Take care, Hawkeye. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. Thank you for coming and hanging out. There is, yeah, let me go ahead and break out the map that I have of the first level that I made that hopefully has not changed. I'm gonna... Do I want to check that out? How badly do I want to check that out? I'll go to where the ladder is, and I will examine it. So all I should have to do is head down, turn left, fight the skeleton, and the bat. Head that way, turn right. Ah, for goodness sake. What do you want? There's a thing down there. That's a coffin. Do we really want... Die! Do we want to open this coffin? Of course we do. Let me double check the command list. Open coffin in a dungeon. Okay. I'm sure this won't be at all terribly dangerous. Famous last words. $6 copper. They're very angry today. Okay, let me check the let me pull that up again. I lost it. There we go. Looking at the map. This is the map that I have for the first level. Things seem to be about in the same place, which is nice. I'm just checking. Yes, that is as I thought. That area is barred off, but there's nothing else there. So that is actually... That's the one thing I didn't fill in. Which means that that is also one solid block. Okay, good. Alright, I'm going to turn around and go down the ladder. Because I can. And then there will be more to do. There's a thief up there. I'll go get him. Okay. Drop? No. Dang it! Hang on. Let me find the command. I know K is climb. But I don't know if it's... Is it both climb up and down? Up or down, yes. Okay. Now going down to level 2. And we're attacked by a ranger. Okay. Level 2. We have no reason to believe that these ladders will obey the laws of physics as far as the maps are concerned, but I'm going to pretend that it does. Just for fun. I mean, we're facing south and we're seeing the it looks like it's about the right number of squares. We'll see. So I'm going to draw another 9x9 down here. This is going to be for level 2. Hang on. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Ah! Oh, there we go. Okay. Now, in theory... should be 3 up from here. This should be the ladder back up right there. We will find out if that is in fact the case. Facing south, we have walls on the right. Facing north, wall on the left. A coffin up there. And probably a barred area. Okay. One, 2, 3. Yes. Good. Okay, so... Lots of wall over that way. And a little wall over here. And that's probably going to be... It's going to be a corridor. And there will be nothing right next to that, so... Set that up. And keep going. Okay. Let me check this one out. So... 1... Okay. 1, 2, 3... 4. Nothing. 5. Bars. Good. Alright. So... And from the look of things, there's a there's gonna be another barred area bordering the top here. So days, we've got to run to a Monster Wrangler game. Catch you next time. Excellent. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate it. Thank you for coming. Very good of you. Thank you for coming. And I'm gonna kind of assume that, therefore, probably gonna be like that. If this is the way a lot of these other things are. So let's see. Heading north. Yeah, and there's a Carter right there. Let's open this coffin. That can't be at all dangerous. 3 copper. Yeah, so there's a passageway there, as expected. And then nothing. Okay. I did go 3 from there. And yeah, that matches. Okay, good. Dang it. Yeah. All right. Good. There we go. And that should be probably another Carter there. All right. That's what that should be. I think let's go ahead and explore the left side first, and then we'll come back and look at the right. Okay. We're facing south right now. So if we face north, we're there. All right, good. This again, standard Carter, and we're facing a long passage south. So we came through here, we're up here now. In the upper left-hand corner. So position 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we are. Okay, so that is a cul-de-sac. An exciting cul-de-sac. Taking up that whole area, and that whole area can be blanked out. And now we can come down and start checking these out. Ha! Die, thief! Got 431 coin. Just like a little over 100 more, we can get a boat. I have read that gelatinous cubes in this game can dissolve your armor, so we gotta be careful. Here is door. Or rather a thief, or rather a rat. There is door. There he is. As suspected, we have that and that. Okay, good. Next area. Okay, we have a door immediately across from us. We're in position 4 from the top. Yeah. So from the looks of things, I have this right. Oh, logistics and ADHD. Yeah. If I'm guessing correctly on this. This will look something like this. I'm pretty sure. I am pretty confident this is going to be that. And, if we turn around... Oh, interesting. I think we can just go down one. Huh. Okay. There are bars there. And bars there. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Because there actually is a corridor there, looks like. It goes down a little bit of a ways. We'll see how that looks when we come back around to it. When we turn back around, we've got that left passage that goes back, and then those two doors and another door on the right. Okay, got it. All right. We're at the far end. I fight you! What's that? Okay. I will now fight this box. To unlock. Now it has set off a trap! Come on. Come on. 1 silver. 2 copper, 1 silver. Okay. We're in this corridor. Headed east. Here we are. There's the ladder down to the next level. Okay. Once again, we're at the top here. Ugh. And it looks like, facing south on the left, we've got quite a ways of wall. Is our right on the map. Okay. That becomes that. Okay. 1, 2, 3. So position 3 is the down ladder. And there's a path to the right, which, 2 paths to the right, which we already know where those go. That's a down ladder. Nothing on the left for a little bit. Not as the same as those doors, so it's gonna be like that. Oh! There we go. Come on. There we go. And then I think that's gonna be like that. If I'm estimating correctly. Okay. We have the down ladder and the way back this way. Way back this way, and then immediately the way there. Okay, good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're in position 5. 6, 7, 8. Nine. Dadgummit! So, assuming I'm remembering this right, from just a few seconds ago, which, alas, I have that problem. These two corridors to the right, and I'm gonna presume. Well, don't presume. You know that there are ways. You know what? I never checked out this. So apparently, there's more down here I didn't check out. I just went this way, I think. So let me see. I guess while I'm over here, I can check this out, and then I will... Because it's probably just, we go through and we have that. And then I will need to circle back around and check this out. That seems like a sound plan. Ha ha ha. Okay. Ooh. Interesting. 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool. It's a little cul-de-sac. Alright. Which means the way this is, we're like that. And there. There we are. So that's blacked out. We gotta come back around and up through here. Headed east. Okay. Oh. Huh. 1 minute. 2, 3. Huh. Okay. Interesting. And that's it. That means that these are both blacked out. I'm reading this right. Which is totally possible. I mean, we have an entire corner blacked out up there. On level 1. Alright, cool. Not nearly as much this time. Going on. Okay. We'll head up here. I'm gonna head back to see this area. We have this up ladder. And then we have this passage to the east. that I didn't map out. And as we step here, we can go there. We're at the bottom. 1, 2, 3. Nothing. But it shows more passages. Strangely. So... like up here, and then is that right? I think that's right. Eh. Just so weird. Let me make sure I'm looking at what I think I'm looking at. 1, 2, 3. Up ladder. Right. And up here, we go here and we can see this space. We go down here. That's so strange. Because it's like there's a gap there. And I'm seeing through to the other side. I mean, from the looks of this, it looks like we're just seeing a distance, right? I think we're just seeing all the way down through. I think it's just that's the most sophisticated I think it'll get with the way we're looking is because I think we're just looking through both sets of bars. Down this way. I think that's what's happening. Okay, we have this section mapped out. We have level 2 mapped out. Let's see. We are at almost 2.5 hours. We're getting closer to 2.5 hours. 2 hours 20 minutes right now. How much longer do I want to do this right now? The cube is probably on level 3. Now, level 3 or level 4. So if I go down further, I have to map it out and find the cube. I think I may need to, I think at this point I may need to stop for the night. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and, I'm going to go ahead and head back up, and I think we'll look more at it next time. I'm excited to keep going, though. Just because I had to look ahead to see certain things, figure out certain things, but no, this will be good. Let's fill up on hit points again before we go to back down to level 3. XP is 710. We're getting dangerously closer to 1,000, at which point everything will get harder or more monotonous. depending on how you look at it. Okay, good. I've got them in front of me now. Here we go. Okay, we're in that space on level 2. You're facing north. We're just gonna head out this way. Climbing up. Ah! There's a skeleton on the top of the ladder! Damn you! Ah! Ranger, I keep forgetting I can just turn around by hitting the back key, the down key. We are leaving this dungeon. There you are. You're trying to hit the thing. Ah! Let me open this chest. $8 copper. There we go. We have over 500. We might be able to get a boat in a minute. And we're back on the surface. We gained 442 hit points. For a total of 832 hit points. We're going to need to make a decision about whether we want to try to grab a boat now, because I think we can, but also that will leave us with very few coins if we choose to do that, which means we will run out of food. So we must decide. We must decide how we want to tackle this. Whether we will have a choice whether to go back down into the dungeon or to get a boat and go overseas. I'm going to go ahead and do the quit and save. There we go. Excellent. Excellent. Is there a way to I just go to stats, because that is the easiest way to do this. All right. Thank you all very much for hanging out and watching me go nuts trying to figure out the dungeon system here. We've made progress, though. I think we've figured out a good deal. So I am looking forward to jumping back in next time we do this. And trying to decide whether we're going to do a little more dungeoneering before we want to start hopping across the water. Because we could just go and try to get the cube, which will probably necessitate buying armor again because of how this is going to work. Can just go down, fight a cube, and get our reward for that. And sort of see where things go. Then get a boat and go over to where the Grave of Lost Souls is. I think this will be fun. But in the meantime, what do we have happening? So, what is today? Today is Tuesday. So this week, not a lot going on. We have on Sundays, when we have enough folks available, which should be hopefully most Sundays going forward at this point, we have our short campaign of Alas for the Awful Sea in space, so it's Alas for the Angry Void. And we finally got them to the first planet, to the first location, and there's already intrigue happening and lore being discovered, and I'm very much looking forward to jumping back into that. Again, tabletop game I'm running. Let's see, that is on Sunday afternoon, and then yeah, it's just going to be mostly, at the moment, just me randomly doing various gaming things. I will say that Yeah, I have that coming up also on Tuesday, a week from today, I believe it is. Yes, a week from today, I will be that evening over on the Lost Caravan hosting a game of the Deep Forest, which I've run on this channel a few times. It's well, facilitated, I should say. There's not really a GM, but it's a map drawing game where we're all playing forest creatures, mythical forest creatures, who are taking a year to recover after humans have left the area. We're doing that for we're doing it for a wildlife charity. They're doing all sort of nature-themed stuff that week, so urge folk to go and check that out. And those are the biggies. That's mostly what's happening right now. In between, I'm going to be doing probably more of this, probably a bit more Age of Empires, or maybe I might at some point go back to a game whose name I have forgotten already. Is that not terribly sad? I think it is. Among Trees, that's the name of the game. The more sort of a nature-y game where we sort of just where I just sort of hang out and try to collect stuff. Sort of a chill survival game as these things go, which is a strange set of words to put together, but apparently that's how. But I mean that's how it is. So that's basically everything we have going on right now. So I thank you all very much for watching. It has been very cool. I must go now and fall over for a while. Take care, folks. I will see you all of a sudden.